Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a book review of A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas. Now, Sarah J Maas is the author of A Throne of Glass series, which I have not read yet, but I do plan to really soon. So this is my first book by her and I absolutely loved it. A Court of Thorns and Roses is a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, which is my favourite Disney film. I absolutely love that story. So I was super excited to be reading this one. Now, like all retellings, it has a twist. And the twist for this one is fairies. This book follows a girl named Freya, and Freya is a huntress. She hunts for her family because they're very poor, and so that's how they get their food and money. And one day while she's hunting, she comes across a wolf, and Freya decides to shoot it and kill it. What Freya didn't know, however, was that wolf was in disguise, and that wolf was actually a fairy, and Freya has just killed a fairy. And one of the High Fae come to Freya's house demanding that she come with him for the price she must pay for killing the fairy. She can either choose to die, be slaughtered, or to live out the rest of her days with him in his court. And Freya doesn't want to die, and she hopes that she can escape this place and get back to her family, so she agrees to go with him. And all of these people in these courts have masks around their face, and Freya finds out that it's some sort of spell that they can't remove these masks, and nobody knows how to break this spell. Freya also finds herself thrown into danger, as the fairy world is not a safe place, and soon stuff will be happening that Freya never thought was possible. Oh, and did I mention that Freya hates fairies? Yeah, there's that too. This book was absolutely fantastic, and it is definitely one of my new favourite books for this year, and maybe possibly of all time. I loved everything about this book. I love the Beauty and the Beast retelling, but I loved how it took its own take, and really it took the basic premise of the story and turned it into something completely different, and something where I did not expect at all, especially the last half of the book. I just had no idea what was going on. I absolutely loved that. I loved how this book had a lot of action packed in it, but romance too, and mystery. And I loved the fairies in this book. If you've been on my channel a while, I haven't found a good fairy book, and I really want to, because I love fairies. Like, I love the idea of them, but I just haven't found a good one. However, I think I have just found it, and I'm so happy. I originally thought this was a standalone for some reason. However, it turns out it's to be a part of a series. I'm not sure how big the series is, but I am super excited. I could definitely see how this book could be a standalone. For example, it could have just ended where it did there. If they just had, changed and answered a few questions, then it could have ended there. But I'm so happy that it's not ending there, because I need more of these characters and I need more of this world. I was expecting to like this book, but I wasn't expecting to fall in love with it. But that's what happened. Tamlin is, oh my gosh, Tamlin. There are no words to describe Tamlin in this book. He is just everything you want and need in a character. Lucian makes my heart melt. He's gone through so much, yeah, but he's just that snarky character that you love, to banter with and everything. And then you've got Freya, who's a really strong female character, which I really think is important in these kind of books, and she's definitely a strong-willed character. I knew where this book was going up to a certain point, but after it kind of got 3/4 of the way through, I had no idea what was going to happen. I absolutely loved that. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but oh, this book takes a turn, and I was on the edge of my seat. Like, I needed to know what was going to happen. I also really love the cover. I think it's really gorgeous. In the book too, they also have a map of the world, which I really like when publishers include like a map of the world. It's just a really added bonus, and I think it's really interesting to see, so I really like things like that. And also included at the start of each chapter are these thorns there, and that's just really pretty, and publishers take note, because this is the stuff that makes me love the book even more. Just like little stuff like this. Doesn't have to be much, but the little detail is just, yes, thank you. I've also decided that if I could live in any world at the minute, it would be this world, and I would be Freya, because I want to be kick-ass and strong like her. Though she can't read, so that kills me to bits. Oh, I just read on the blurb that it says it's going to be a trilogy. Another trilogy, of course, but you know what? I'm so happy, and I'm just happy that we get 2 more books in this series. If you have been looking at this book and it sounds interesting to you, or if you're a fan of Beauty and the Beast, or you just want a fantastic friggin' book, you need to look no further, because everything you want is right here in this book. I would highly recommend this one. As I said, it's one of my new favourites. I can't stop gushing about it, so I'm going to stop gushing now. Obviously, I'm rating this book 5 out of 5 stars. I would rate it 10 times more if I could, but I can't. So, but yeah, it's so good, guys. It's just I can't with this book. It's just too good. I finally found a fairy book and I'm so happy about that. I would love to know in the comments below if you have read this book and what you thought of it. If you hated it and you want to break my heart by letting me know, you can do that. Or if you loved it and you want to discuss it and gush about it, then you should let me know that too. And like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you'd like to see more book related videos to me, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye! Wait, I just had a thought. You know how there are Pop Funkos? How cool would it be to get Pop Funkos of the characters from this? This is a life goal of mine, to have Pop Funkos of these characters. I mean, right now these characters are my life.